Hello YouTube, this is Taylor from Cliffs of Claven bringing you our next war recap against Trading Barbs, and this was a really great war. We had a whole lot of fun with this one. As you can see, we did get the victory by 4 stars. They were a very competitive clan. They left 5 attacks on the board. They didn't use all of their attacks, but you can see the ones that they did use, they did a really good job. They got a 3 star on our top Town Hall 10. Only managed to get 1 star on each of our 11s, which is one of the things that made the difference in the war. And the other thing that made the difference were these 2 bases that they could not put the 3rd star on, but as you can see, they 3-starred all the rest of our bases are 8s and our 9s. So excellent job to Trading Barbs. Over on our side, the reason we got the win is because we managed to get 2 stars on their 11s, and then we 3-starred every other one of their bases that they had. So we've got several really good replays to show you. And the first one that we're going to take a look at is Harem going in on number 4. This was one of their Town Hall 10s. Now, as you can see, this Town Hall 10 is missing something that Town Hall 10s tend to have, which is Inferno Towers. So this one, either a fresh Town Hall 10 guy who just upgraded, which seems likely maybe by the camps, or else maybe he's just doing like an engineered base where he's upgraded all of his troops. Well, I know he's upgraded all of his troops. He's got some pretty high level ones. Including Max Valk, so he brought a lot of attacking potential, but still a Town Hall 10. It's still potentially got the upgraded Tesla, still got the extra traps, so he's got to be careful doing this attack, and he comes in with a Queen Walk, and the Queen is actually popping her ability a little early there to deal with the Clan Castle. That was a pretty ruthless Clan Castle she had to deal with, and so no Queen ability, and he's going to let her take out a few buildings, and then he just kind of forgets about her. And I want you to pay attention as you're watching the main attack come up at the top. I want you to pay attention to this queen and how low her health gets whenever she gets down here. He's bringing in some wizards to make a funnel. He drops the jump spell right away to get everything into that first compartment. And as you can see, he's brought 12 Valks with him because Valks is the go-to Claven attack. The queen down here, her healers are being targeted by that air defense. Her health got very, very low. All of her healers are going to go away, and she's going to be sort of hung out to dry here. But what he does about it is pretty interesting to sort of save his queen. You can see she just barely gets out of range of the Expo, and then the Expo turns around, and his Valks, of course, have gone around the outside, because even though he made that really big funnel, you have to clear like basically every single building in the entire base in order to get the Valks to funnel properly. It's just one of the things you have to do. You got to take out, you got to have at least 75% damage on the base for the Valks to go the right direction. But watch what happens with these hogs. He's going to drop these hogs in to take out that Expo, and you can see the archer tower over here is now focused on the king, so the queen almost dead, not quite dead. Oh, Valk's hitting that bomb, and the hogs are going to take out this air defense, and then they're going to go up and take care of the Tesla. The Tesla just barely starts targeting the golem before the hogs get there, so a little bit of luck there, which is pretty much how the Claven attacks go. That queen is just barely hanging on, just a tiny little bit of life, but enough to get the job done, and for Harem to get the 3-star, so well done, Harem. No Infernos, but we're going to take it. Alright, let's drop down a little bit. We're going to take a look at the attack on number 10, and this is Mikey B. Mikey B going in with his Valk spam attack. Excellent choice for it because of this base's terrible walls. He's going to drop in a single golem, which is really smart. You don't really need 2 golems in these mass Valk attacks because the Valks are going to actually get out in front of the golems and just going to be wasted camp space. Drops in a whole horde of wall breakers right there, just really to open up the first wall. And here comes the clan castle. Now pay attention to the clan castle. That is a pretty ugly clan castle with that baby dragon in there. He drops the poison on him, and he just drops the Valk straight into the clan castle. Valks under a heal are not going to take any damage or very little damage from that clan castle, even that sort of brutal clan castle there, and the queen was right there behind to take out the baby drag. So there's the Tesla farm, and he just drops a heal right down there on the Tesla farm. They're hitting bombs, they're getting zapped by Teslas, there's cannons down there. Valks don't care. Valks just taking it all out. What a crazy troop. Just mows right through there. They hit another giant bomb, so he has to drop his 3rd heal there. And he did not get up to 75% before he deployed his Valk, so of course he's got some that are circling the base. Remember, people, you got to get at least 3/4 of the base killed before you deploy your Valks, or that might happen. His queen is actually going to step up and take out this Tesla farm. That one little golemite is going to tank just long enough for her to get up there and take care of that. And down here on the bottom, he dropped in some hogs, which was pretty smart. Did not see the double bomb set, just saw single bombs up here. It turns out those are bomb sets that just haven't been hit, so he felt reasonably safe dropping his hogs, knowing that either he was going to hit a single bomb or no bomb. So really good awareness by Mike. You can see the queen has actually triggered another bomb there. So really Really good awareness by Mikey on keeping track of those bombs while he was attacking. That's just pretty smart. Oh, there goes the bomb. Almost takes out. Those are level 6 hogs. One bomb is not going to take out level 6 hogs, but he found the other one. So one double bomb set and a couple of singles. No big deal. Oh, Springtrap ruining everybody's day, but because these walls are only level 7, it doesn't matter. Everything's just going to go through those walls like they're not even there. Upgrade your walls, people. For God's sake, if you do nothing else, upgrade your walls. Fantastic job tonight, Mikey B, getting the 3-star. Public service announcement, upgrade your walls, noobs. Alright, let's drop down a couple spots, take a look at Cliff Dog, who we only let into the clan because of his name, but luckily he did get a 6-star war for us, so nice job, Cliff. We're going to take a look at his Mass Valk attack here. He does not have Mass Valks, as you will notice, Max Valks. He's got level 3. So not even maxed out Valks, but it does not matter. Look at the spells that he brought. It's so interesting. Typically in Clavens, whenever we're bringing Mass Valks, we load up on heals, usually 3 or sometimes 4 heals. But Cliff is just bringing 1 heal, and then a jump and a couple of rage, and the last rage in particular that he uses is pretty fantastic. So he's got that Max Golem from the CC. He brought just a ton of wizards, and believe it or not, a lot of those wizards are going to survive till the end of the attack, because these Valks are going to go up in front of them and really take out everything that's causing damage, and the wizards are going to be pretty protected by the bulk of his force here. You see, sprinkling in some Valks, I don't really know why he did that. That's definitely a Claven move to sprinkle in the Valks instead of just deploying them all at once right there. And there's the first heal on that Tesla farm. They're just going to burn right through those Teslas, and then they're just going to start beating through the walls everywhere. So getting a whole lot of value for those level 3 Valks. If you don't have max Valks and you're like, well, I got to max my Valks so I can use them in attacks. No, you do not. Level 3 Valks do very well. I mean, you're not going to take down a max Town Hall 9 with them, but you can take down a base like this with level 3 Valks. They're hitting a bomb. Here comes the Rage. This Rage is unbelievable. They just shred through everything, beat through the wall, and then they're into that compartment right there. Hit the cannon, turn around, go back, hit the Wizard Tower. Now the Valks are eventually going to go down, but they are going to tank just long enough for these wizards that he has left to come up behind and take down these defenses. He's going to end up with this one Valk here that's going to go up towards the top, and the wizards are just going to step in and sort of blast that Archer Tower while that one Valk is taking some damage. There she goes. Oh, she's the mighty heroic Valk. Come on, you can do it, Valk. You can do it all by yourself. You can see she's tanking right there. There's those 4 wizards that are just going to nuke that Archer Tower, and that is all there is to that. Just a couple of buildings left, and Cliff Dog gets one of his 2 3-stars, so nice job to Cliff. Okay, let's take a look at number 14. Going to show you some Town Hall 8 attacks. This is Invictus, and Invictus is bringing the Mass Hog attack, and he's going to do a really great Clan Castle lure here. He's going to drop 4 hogs on this cannon, and that's going to take out that point defense, and then it's also going to draw the CC, which is important because up here is where he wants to pull the CC. So by taking out the cannon, he can make sure that his troops he's going to use to kill the clan castle are not being hit by that cannon at the same time. So there's a wizard to draw him up. He's such a pro, he drops that poison early, make sure they're in it as long as possible. Drops that wizard and oh no, out of the poison. So kind of a misplaced poison there, and he uses his Barbarian King to distract the dragon so he can drop the wizards, because Invictus is a pro, he don't need the Barbarian King in this raid. And here come the hogs. Now he does not know where the double bombs could be, so he's doing a pretty wide spread on his hogs, and he wants to make sure that if any of them hit a double bomb spot, that they do not all end up in it at once. It turns out the double bomb spot is right here, and it looks like it's worked out perfectly for him. Those hogs are going to take down that air sweeper. No other hogs really around, so they're all going to get there and trigger the double bomb sets before the rest of the hogs get... Oh no. Bacon. So just a bit of bad luck there that the hogs all ended up in the same spot, but he does have just enough hogs to get the job done. Drops a haste on them because Invictus don't care. He drops haste on whatever he feels like. Well, kind of a little machine gun mini bomb farm there, and his hogs are gone, but he does have enough wizards to take care of this. Barely. His Barbarian King does eventually go down. Those wizards take out the king, and now he's got 4 wizards, it looks like, up at the top and 1 down at the bottom to clear the rest of this base, and he just barely gets it done in enough time. I don't know if you paid attention to the time whenever the raid started, but he made good use of the full 3 minutes, let's say. So well done to Invictus getting that 3-star and also making us some delicious bacon in the process. Okay, last one we're going to take a look at is Chief. Chief is going in on their number 15, and he is using a Zap Quake with dragons. Now, It's got this air defense down here at the bottom that Chief is definitely going to want to take care of, and so he's going to go ahead and drop his lightning spells there on the air defense, and then he's going to be very patient, making the funnel with his dragons, wants to make sure that he gets that clan castle taken care of right away. Now you can see there's that archer tower shooting in on him, so he probably is wishing that he would have brought a heal spell right about now to take care of that damage. Now in my opinion, he made this funnel way too wide, because you can see now that dragon's taking damage from 2 defenses, the wizard tower and the archer tower, but luckily he does get the wizard tower taken down fairly early. Now he's going to be taking damage from that archer tower for a while. Again, I bet Chief is really wishing that he would have had that heal spell. But these dragons right here are going to come in and take out the archer tower, so that was just solid dragon placement there by Chief to make sure that that archer tower was going to go down before it did too much damage. You can see there's only that one archer tower left, still firing on that dragon on the town hall. Is he going to be able to save it or not, or is that dragon going to go down? Drops the Barbarian King with the rage, just doing everything he can to try to save that dragon, so he's got it for cleanup, and whew, just barely. Good job, Chief. Man, doing an excellent job of cleaning that, I believe, maxed out Town Hall 6. So well done to Chief. It's those kind of attacks that make the wins possible for the Clavens. So thanks for taking one for the team and doing that for us. Fantastic attack. So good job to Trading Barbs. Gave us a very interesting competitive war. And of course, good job to all of the Clavens getting us that win. And the next war coming up is going to be kind of a big one. We have, as you can see, 199 wins. So the next recap I'm going to be bringing you is our first attempt to go for our 200th war win. So stay tuned for that one. Hopefully we manage to get the win for you, but regardless, I'm sure I will be back with more accidental 3 stars.